See 'em? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
I got a good sponsor today. Let me tell you about this one now. You know what's coming up? What month's coming up, don't you? We're getting close to the end of August here. What comes after August?
September?
That's right, yeah. You know something that's a little odd about September and the rest of the kind of the autumn months and whatnot. September stands out a little bit to me, and I'll tell you why. We don't have a proper kind of holiday on September, and
Labor Day.
Huh?
Labor Day.
That don't.
There's a whole big holiday right at the beginning.
Nobody. You get to stay home, but that's, some people do anyway. That's not, but you don't do anything. You lay around or whatever. I'm not about a holiday. We go do something, get out
and
and
do activity holiday.
That's a real holiday when you got to do something. A holiday where you off for Christmas weekend or whatever. Maybe if you're lucky, a whole week. But you doing stuff. You got to get presents. You got to drive to your relative. You got to argue with him. You got to eat. With the politics, hopefully don't come up, but it probably will. Going to be screaming and hollering. You're active. You're doing a lot of things. Same with Thanksgiving. That's in November. Christmas after that. Plenty of things to do. Lots of things you have to do. Keep you busy. You can't just lay around. Sure, you lay around after you eat all the food, but you still had to do something beforehand on Thanksgiving. You lay around after, but before you don't get to just lay around. You got to shove every last bite of Thanksgiving dinner in your damn mouth and get your belly big, and then you rest. Then you lay there, watch football, whatever the hell you want to do. But I tell you what, I'd like to do that during September.
Eat a bunch and pass out on the couch?
Well, hell yeah.
Every day's September to me.
Well, why not just do it all on Septemberday?
What is September Day?
Septemberday. I'm telling you, this is the best idea I've ever heard of. I'm happy to promote this idea. I wish them the best with it. I hope we can pull this off. But September Day, celebrate September Day. All the great things about September, cool autumn nights, the leaves starting to turn a little brown, on and on and on. Back to school, so many things. And first thing you want to do on September Day is decorate and get it festive, because that's part of what a good holiday is to me, right? Christmas, what do you put up?
Tree?
Yeah. What do you put up?
Birds?
Well, sure. One's enough. What do you put up for old Thanksgiving?
Turkey?
Sure. Yeah, you do all that. But now most of these decorations for Thanksgiving as it is are not what you'd call. They ain't as woke festive arrangements as it should be. Like you can't have Pilgrim on nothing no more.
Pilgrim, no.
Indian worse than that, excuse me. Native American worse than that. You can't have that on or nothing on there, nothing like that.
No. God, no.
Let me tell you.
Pilgrim maybe, but that's wrong. It's like Charles Manson or Keith Whitley.
What? Now, listen, on September Day, you want to get festive, I'm telling you what, there's every single thing that you would normally put up on a Thanksgiving, a pumpkin, a gourd, all those sort of things, even a table with
Pumpkin's Halloween.
Well, no, you know what I mean.
And that's also a Halloween.
No.
That's a holiday you left out.
Well, I left it out, but that comes in October. That ain't September. That's one it is festive. That's one I don't particularly care for. People do get out and do something. There is activity. Going out, but that way you don't go buy your own food. You expect other people to give it to you, and you eat the candy when you get home. But so be it. However you want to do it.
So you're gonna take a Pilgrim from Thanksgiving,
no,
a pumpkin from Halloween.
No, you don't take a Pilgrim, and you can take a pumpkin without the ghost or without the skeleton or any of that, and that works just fine for September. A big plate of food and without an Indian or Native American or a Pilgrim sitting at the table, that's a perfect thing for September Day. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Take all of that stuff. Take the ghost off. Then it's just fall, nice, brown, orange, color. No, because you taking off I just said you get rid of the
and Halloween. I mean, that's all Thanksgiving, Halloween.
No, Take that stuff off of it. It's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're saying there's a September Day that I've never heard of, a whole brand new holiday.
That's what we're working on.
Starts off because you put some hay and a pumpkin and a damn stick off a tree.
Yeah.
And some holly berries, maybe
holly berries, maybe. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
And so you got all this. So it's all the second tier.
No snowman.
Decoration.
No snowman. No elves.
Turkey?
No, maybe a little too much. Turkey may be too much. Why don't we
Why has this new holiday got so many rules?
Why don't we eat something else on September Day? Why we got to eat a turkey? You're already going to get a turkey here pretty soon.
Okay,
November's coming up.
I didn't mean to eat a turkey. I should have clarified. I meant picture of a turkey. Or a stuffed turkey sitting in a pile of hay.
Well, look, if you put a turkey on your decorations that you're putting up for September Day, and then September Day comes around and there ain't no turkey to eat, somebody's going to be wondering why the hell you put that on there. You're confusing somebody right out the gate.
False advertising.
Yep. You don't want to do that. And I tell you what, there ain't one damn turkey on all these brown and orange festive leaf colorings, pumpkins, on and on and on. You can get them all down at Artistic Leaves. That's right. Artistic Leaves, located here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, have got all the most...
Hold on a minute.
What?
Is Artistic Leaves that store that just sells leaves?
They don't. They arrange them and do things with them and make What am I sitting there saying? You listen to me? They do. It ain't just like come get a leaf. Anybody go outside and get a damn leaf. These are artistic leaves. It's different. Artistic leaves put together. I ain't an artist in that capacity anyway. Sure, I paint every now and then, but the things that these people do with leaves that just blow your mind. You remember when people used to cut up little apples and make an old man face?
Yeah.
This is like that, but only with leaves.
I used to see that when I was a kid. I'd say, Jackie.
Yeah, I remember. You got excited. You loved it.
No, I thought it was you.
What? No. Well, down at Artistic Leaves, they got every kind of...
Can I get an old man face leaf made out of leaves?
Go down there and take a look, see what they
got. I
went
in there once. I said, you got any flowers? It's Mama's birthday. They said, no, we got leaves.
They got leaves. That's what they do.
Okay, what about a picture frame? This looks like the kind of place that would have picture frames. They said, nope. Only leaves.
Well, it ain't just like they got they ain't going to give you a sack of leaves. They put them together to make things. It looks like a boat.
I literally saw a bunch of goddamn burlap sacks full of leaves.
Well, that's what they have to reach in there and get that to make stuff out of it, don't they?
It did say artistic sacks of leaves.
There you go. And also,
but it was just sacks of leaves.
You can take your youngest down there on Sunday afternoon and they have little classes, leaf classes, to show you how to make things. So for Sunday afternoon, go down there and artistically take your children, take your young ones. Who knows? They may have a knack for it. They could be working full time at Artistic Leaves the next, few days. Who knows? I ain't guaranteeing you that.
You could take a kid to a class in leaf. You have to pay for that class? To leaf class?
Well, it ain't much,
like capitalism.
It's less than $25 that they give me to talk about September Day on here. I'll say
so they just made up a holiday because nobody goes into their leaf store.
They didn't make it up. It's just something that they're suggesting. I mean, I think somebody before them probably said, why ain't there a holiday in September?
Yeah, them. They said it to each other. Like, why...
Well, they said
nobody
to me,
comes in here.
Give me $25, and they said, September Day. Well, that sounds good to me. As long as it ain't infringing on the holidays around. Of course, you take whatever you want from Halloween. It wouldn't make it, spit to me. I don't care.
Is it religious?
Thanksgiving's hard enough to have already. So if you could have Thanksgiving on another time and it's still Thanksgiving and not eat turkey, I don't know. What could you eat? Hamburger or something? That's what the 4th of July. They didn't come up with enough. They really did leave me.
But did they tell you to fill in the details?
Well, I just, when we sitting there talking, we got to talking about, what you eat on September Day. I don't think they mentioned that. They just talk about telling we got all this stuff we can make out of leaves, basically, for September Day. That's pretty much what they said.
Did they, when you were in there talking to them, did you see one fucking person come in that door looking for a leaf?
No.
Looking to buy a leaf? Did you see one person?
It was early in the day. I don't guess anybody, the only time I get down there was early in the day. I don't think they have to be open a few hours before people start showing up, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's not how businesses work. You open up when people start showing up.
Well, you don't need to get a leaf statue first thing in the morning.
What do you call that, the warm-up hours?
Like I don't know.
When you're stretching?
That's when I went by there to get $25. You talk to them. Don't talk to me about it. I don't know first thing about it. But September Day, I do like the idea of it. I don't know what you eat. Maybe I'll talk to them. If they want to give me another $25, we'll figure out what kind of dinner you can serve. Or, if they may not give me, this may be it right here. It may have blew my chance right here. It may be the last time you hear September Day. If that's how you feel about it, so be it. But if you like September Day, if you like the idea, you think, hey, that'd be something else. I'd like to have a little extra holiday where I could eat and get tired and do whatever.
Why don't you talk to a candy bar company?
Get down to Artistic Leaves. Take a look at some of the festive knickknacks that they've made. And it's just going to make you want to celebrate September Day. You wish you had it even more. So, September Day by Artistic Leaves. That's my sponsor for today.
What if you went down there and were like some candy bar people don't like nobody likes leaf stores, like Hershey, like Hershey with nuts, just plain Hershey with nuts.
What about what?
Like for old people, like an old people candy, like a.
What are you talking about?
Like a Mounds. Like go to Mounds and be like, hey, nobody likes this candy. Why don't you let me turn it into a holiday food?
I don't.
And then everybody has to eat it on September Day.
I don't have to eat nothing. I don't like Easter eggs. I don't eat them.
Is this a Christian holiday? Is it religious at all?
It can be. We have some holidays that sure aren't Christian, so it don't have to be, but, I
you
wouldn't
talking about Halloween again?
Halloween ain't nothing. Ain't even close to Christian. Don't even say it. There are plenty of churches that don't even like it.
So when they said, we were thinking about a new holiday, your Halloween hatred kicked up to 10 in your internal measuring gauge, and you said, I'm going to tear it. I'm taking Halloween off.
Halloween's in October. It ain't September. We're talking about September Day. We'll deal with Halloween when it comes around. I ain't going to fool with it right now. We ain't even in September yet.
Well, you're going to have to get the president to declare it a national holiday. How are you going to do that without having to talk to him?
Hell if I know. I ain't fooling with him. They make it a state holiday before we deal with him. Let's deal with Tennessee.
Some of these assholes just as bad.
I know. I don't know about talking to. If they going to make a Nathan Bedford Forrest Day, sure as hell they can do a September Day, I'd hope.
That's a good point. Leaves ain't never hurt nobody.
As far as I know.
Could be worse. Leaf Day.
September Day. September Day.
But it's about leaves.
You decorate with leaves.
Like you
welcome do something else. We'll figure out what you eat on September Day and whatever else you do. There ain't no presents. We don't need to,
What if you cooked some leaves up? Somebody figured out how to eat leaves.
That's not what I'm suggesting. You saying that, I ain't. September Day, Artistic Leaves, go down there. That's it, I'm through.
September, Jackie. It's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Back to school. People gearing up for Murfreesboro City Fair.
Well, sure, yeah.
You can smell it, can't you?
I mean, shift in the air.
That's it. Yeah. It's in the air. Well, September.
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend, sort of a holiday. Nobody likes it. You get a day off. Other than that, nobody cares.
I'd say that's about right, yeah.
Why does September not have its own real good holiday?
Well,
October has Halloween. November has Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
December has Christmas. January has Martin Luther King Day. And right before Martin Luther King Day is President's Day.
Yeah.
Or right after. I forget which is which comes first. I don't go back to work till February 3rd.
You don't go to work. What do you?
Groundhog Days in February. And Valentine's with the hearts.
I know what the holidays are. You going to go through
Easter,
every one of them?
March and April.
Easter, I know. March, April, yeah.
Memorial Day's May.
Yeah.
June's a little sketchy. July's 4th of July.
4th of July, yeah.
August.
Independence Day, yeah.
Back to school day. Why does September not get a good holiday?
Well, this sounds. Well, I was saying this last week. This is what I said. Who's your sponsor?
Huh?
What is your sponsor? This you
Septemberday, the brand new holiday brought to you by Artistic Leaves.
That was my sponsor.
Yes,
last
that's
week.
Artistic Leaves here in Murfreesboro. If you're in the market for some decorative leaves or some things made out of leaves or some leaves you want to tie to a shelf and arrange artistically, head on over to Artistic Leaves. And you're going to want to get there soon, son, because they are, they may done be sold out of leaves. You better get over there. September Day's coming. September Day.
Did Artistic Leaves give you $25 for this? Well, I guess I didn't do a good enough job with September Day. I thought I sold it pretty well on last week.
They really thought you were going to flesh out the details of it.
They didn't give me no damn details except like, it's going to be Thanksgiving stuff without pilgrims or turkeys on it.
Well, they said... I thought he was really going to figure this out for us, and instead he sounded like he was mad at us.
I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at nobody. I think it's a good idea. I like the idea of September Day, having a real holiday where you actually do something. September, what, I don't know, but it was their idea. They're supposed to tell me. I don't work for them. I mean,
I told them they give me $25, and I said, I appreciate this. I'm going to get straight to work on it. I'm going to stay up late. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to get my mind clear.
You ain't going to do anything of that for $25.
No, I ain't done. I'm supposed to have it all figured out.
No.
Now.
Well, they're going to learn. I guarantee you next week it'll be $25 in my pocket from back after they hear this.
Let's figure this out. We can do this, Jackie. All right,
I ain't going to do it. You do it. They want you to do it so much. Let Artistic Leaves let you do it. They paid you give the sponsor money for this here. Then you do it. I ain't going to do it. I guess I didn't do a good enough job for Artistic Leaves. I guess I ain't that.
Well, this is starting to sound like a major American holiday because there's lots of hurt feelings in the house. It's basically Thanksgiving. You hurt Uncle Jackie's feelings. He's going to go pout in the corner and drink.
My feelings ain't hurt. You could have just told me that, we don't.
It's like Avalon up in this motherfucker. Somebody cut the turkey.
Watch your mouth. They could have said,
and where's Aiden Quinn?
This ain't working out. We want to try something else. They, at least could have given me a call or, sent emails or something.
But let's just bash this out real quick. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they got a lot of leaves to sell and they need to make up a holiday. Mother's Day, they just made that up to capitalize on the guilt of people feel for being mean to their mamas.
Well, look, this I ain't saying this to hurt Artistic Leaves' feelings or to go against him or anything, but Mother's Day, get your mother some flowers. If you're lucky enough to still have your mother with you, get you some flowers for her. Don't get her a bunch of damn leaves.
You can get her a leaf wreath.
No, nobody wants... I ain't gonna say nothing. You do it. You could do whatever you want.
Okay, let's just batch this out. Okay, food to eat. They give me a few things to figure out here. Food to eat for September Day. What about fucking chili?
You don't have to say the swear word in front of it.
Chili, that's it. Chili, the famous, how many, I can't wait till September Day. Chow down a big bowl of chili. That goes with football.
Yeah.
That makes sense, right?
I like chili. That's when it starts to get cold, when the wind, like you said.
Moving on.
All right, chili.
September Day song.
Song.
Do you remember me in September Day when your heart is growing cold?
What?
Let's see. Presents you could give, I guess. Oh, they fill this out. Leaves.
That's an Earth, Wind, and Fire song, right?
Oh, yeah. So give people leaves and that on CD, I guess, or mail them up. Spotify
you don't have to
playlist.
Give it. Why don't you just play the song? I know that.
Oh, play the song.
Just play it. Don't have to give it to nobody. Of course, I'm sure they want you to buy the album. I understand how that works.
All right, and clothes to wear. What about?
You don't wear certain clothes for other holidays. What?
Elf hat.
Halloween. Yeah, you would put
That's
on a dumb outfit.
Clothes-based holiday is Halloween.
That's it. I don't know what the other.
Easter.
Well, that's just church clothes. You just wear that
4th
whenever you go
of July.
church.
Ain't you ever been to a Walmart near 4th of July?
Well, you're not
It's
supposed
like a flag jerked off on
all right.
Fast fashion.
Watch your mouth. Wear brown. Which leaves are brown?
Yeah, wear brown.
Well, Earth, Wind, Fire, brown.
Chili. It's a brown holiday.
Don't tell the president that.
Shit. I guess, hey, there you go. Septemberday. Welcome to the resistance.
All right, now I'm warming up to this. I like this.
Okay,
now,
so
yeah.
be sure, get your chili, get your brown clothes, get your damn Earth, Wind, and Fire for Septemberday. It's coming up. Do you have the date?
Huh?
Do you know when it is?
It's your sponsor.
It was your sponsor first.
No, well, it ain't this week. No, did he give me $25? You figure out the damn
what
date.
if it's Sunday's the first? What if it's Sunday?
You need to talk to them a little bit more than
Surely
you
it wouldn't
did.
be on the 2nd on Labor Day.
Well,
would it be?
I don't know when
Overlap?
it would be. Why would you? You wouldn't want to have it right next to Labor Day, right after you have Labor Day, another holiday. You don't want to have them back to back like that. It's bad enough just go to, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's
Listen.
Christmas as soon as October starts now.
That's true. Christmas, it goes. As soon as Halloween's over, it's Christmas. We talked about this last year.
I know, and it shouldn't be. You pace them out more. So, no, it shouldn't be right after Labor. I don't care when it is. This ain't my sponsor. You figure it out. Whatever the date is, you do it.
All right, so it's coming up. We know that. We don't know when it is.
It's in September. I would hope that it would be in September.
I mean, I think so. Fuck, I don't know.
watch
They
your
opened
mouth.
up a leaf store. They're not like geniuses.
I know
I'd say
that.
their foresight is not. They're leaving it up to us to create the holiday. We do a podcast.
They give you $25 to be a sponsor for Artistic Leaves.
And you know what?
What?
I said, "Where's my $25?" And they were like, "Oh, I hope you don't mind, but we're going to pay you in leaves."
Well, that ain't no kind
I
of...
know, and I was already there.
It's garbage. I rake up leaves and put them in garbage bags.
But last week you fucking loved leaves.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Leaf lover.
No, it's that when you make something out of it, they were my sponsor. I ain't going to cuss them when they give me $25. Ain't my sponsor this week. I can say what the hell I feel about
Well,
it.
I feel like I could say what I feel too, because they basically give me trash in a bag.
Well, why are you doing it then if they gave you a bunch of garbage?
I really thought it'd be cool to be remembered as the father of Septemberday.
A bunch of leaves ain't going to pay to keep a damn internet's working in here.
No, I already set them leaves on fire anyway.
Well, that's about all they're good for. But you make sure you do it, properly. Do it in, right circumstances. You don't burn things willy-nilly. No, never.
I did them in the parking lot of Artistic Leaves. So that's Septemberday coming up. Fuck.
All right.
I don't
Watch your
know.
mouth.
I mean, I guess call Leaves up and ask them.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Now, I have a sponsor. I'm happy to have this sponsor back. Now, this is a sponsor. This is something to look forward to in the future, because I know you're going to hear about this and want to, have this experience and enjoy what I got to tell you about right away, but you can't. It's just something you're going to have to sit on and wait, but to keep it in your mind and plan on it.
I love anticipation.
Well, that's what this is.
I mean, I like also like immediate pleasure too.
Well, all right.
I like anticipation that winds up in just immediate pleasure.
All right. I don't care about Look, I had this sponsor before. Happy to have them back. But they're not officially back yet. Now, this is due to who is in charge of it? It's Rutherford County Board or something. You got to have a certificate. You got to have a permit. I don't know. That's a bunch of legal matters that I ain't got nothing to do with right now. I'm just trying to help somebody out is all I'm trying to do at the moment. And so I didn't get $25 this week either. So you need to figure out how to pay for the phone bill or whatever it is, cable or whatever it is. Because they didn't have it yet. They're going to put it, I got an IOU until it comes. But right now, they're pretty sure eventually they're going to be able to be up and running again for all of you that missed it. And I was one of them that missed it. I'll be the first one to admit it. If you remember the Birds of Christmas exhibit that was at the Hollyhock Gallery, dude.
Oh, boy. Are you telling me?
Shut down. Still. But working on it. I don't know if they got an attorney or something. They said they got a relative that knows about this stuff, and they're trying to. Why would you need a permit for a stuffed bird or fake bird? I mean, I guess it was real at one time, but it's stuffed. Why would you need a permit for that?
Are they selling liquor?
Real live animals. Well, I didn't think about that. You're right. But they weren't. As far as I know, they weren't. When I was there at the hall, I was moving fast. I didn't stop to ask if I could have a drink. So
I'm pretty sure they had themed cocktails.
Did they have like?
Yeah, and it was because there was that little bar, and it said themed cocktails, and it was a picture of a rooster's tail.
Well, is that why they got shut down for? Liquor license?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just assuming.
The impression I got is it was due to the birds for whatever reason.
I paid $13 for a sweaty finch, they called it.
What is it?
They called it a sweaty finch. Just like grenadine and something.
I would have had a drink if I wasn't in such a hurry when I was there. And
I had a finch egg in it, little.
What?
I swallowed it. Finch eggs, little.
Well, they didn't say it was a liquor license. They gave me the impression it was due to all the exotic birds, stuffed as they are. They're
that
not
could
real.
Be it,
they added a couple of real birds, but then when all these troubles started, they got rid of them immediately. They shipped them off or whatever it is, wherever you send live birds to.
Some of these, we'd have to ask Guy Lancaster, our longtime listener, who might know, but some of these regulations might have been put in place when they were going hard after Dr. Birdlady.
Oh, that's right. That could be that's probably what it is. I didn't think about that. You're right. Maybe Guy can help us out on that because I can't remember it all. Well, regardless, for whatever reasons, they're working on it. Things, from what they told me, things look positive. Things look on the up and up, and eventually they're gonna get all these birds out of where they have them now. And either they're going to be back at the Hollyhock Gallery or some other location. They haven't determined that. They said they'd prefer to move. They said, we've been there long enough. They were in would have been the 37th week, I think, at Hollyhock Gallery. So they're looking for a new change of pace too, I guess. New surroundings, whatever. So, I don't, if you got a business big enough or a place to rent it, I don't know the first thing about it, but right now I know they need to get.
Oh, that's exciting. Where are they now exactly?
Well, that's what they need to get a place somewhere because all I was trying to do was help them out, and I thought, well, they ain't live birds. They ain't going to be going to the bathroom. You ain't got to feed them, trade out the paper. If they're just stuffed, who cares, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's, look at them pretty, right?
Wait, what are you saying, Jackie?
Well, at the moment, I'm storing, me personally, I'm storing all the birds of Christmas at the moment. At the moment, it's temporary, and they know that. I certainly know that. And I will say this, they are festive looking and whatnot. I'm not really seeing them in the right way because a lot of them some of them are covering the other ones up because it's bird in front of bird, because that's big. Hollyhock Gallery, granted, it was a small Walmart before, but still, bigger than my house.
All the birds of Christmas are in your house?
All of them. Well, except the pelican.
What?
The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. He got lost by UPS. Where he's at is anybody's guess. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. He got lost in the mail. They replaced it with a quail. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called up FedEx Ground. They said they would look around. Now, it's just temporary. This isn't, and don't come over here looking at them, because I'm not in a position to show them to you, because they're supposed to charge it, and I think it's legal for me to store them, but nobody can come and look at them. You got to wait until we get this figured out. They have a special date. They said they're going to have it ready by a certain date. They should have all the paperwork out. They guaranteed me it wouldn't be much longer, and they said, sure enough, come September Day, the Birds of Christmas exhibit will be somewhere in the Rutherford County, Murfreesboro area.
When is September Day?
What?
We don't know when it is.
Well, I guess they do, but it's your sponsor now, so you
your
should know.
sponsor knows too.
Well,
I'm glad. I will say I'm glad. It sounds like it's catching on.
Well, still, that's a Christmas thing that's opening up on you. You're still Christmas too early than September. They're way too early in September, but
Well, we're not 100% sure September Day is in September. Let's be honest.
What?
Are we? Knowing them leaf motherfuckers?
Hey, watch your mouth. Official sponsor, but it's not ready yet. But they give me $25, so it's an official sponsor. Look, this is paperwork. This is red tape. This is bureaucracy. The worst parts of bureaucracy right now, what we're dealing with here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Rutherford County, because of the Birds of Christmas exhibit, which was being held at the Hollyhock Gallery. It was supposed to go all the way through October, I believe, wasn't it?
You said it had been extended through October.
Well, that's
and I got excited, but thank God it's open again now.
No,
I can go see it.
No, that's the point.
At your house?
No, you can't see it here. No, there's not enough room to see it. It's all pushed up against the walls. It's every which way.
I can look through the windows.
It's temporary right now. No, you ain't gonna see. Look, it's temporary. Once they cut through all this, like I mentioned earlier, red tape has supposedly got a good public defender helping them somehow. I don't understand all this stuff. I don't understand permits, license.
Is it about the liquor license?
You mentioned that, and I don't know if it's a liquor license or not. I don't know if they were serving. You said that they were.
Yeah, I had what was it? I think it was a greasy pheasant.
Well,
and it had a finch egg in it. No, I had a drink. I had a couple drinks, but they all had finch eggs in them. No. Finch eggs are little. I swallowed about 8 or 9 finch eggs.
Now, I know about getting a liquor license because you want beer on the premises, here years ago in the store.
Well, it's festive. It's Christmas, Christmas birds.
Look.
People like to have a little bubbly, a festive drink, maybe a little punch, maybe a greasy pheasant.
All right. It was led to believe from them. Now, they didn't.
Eggnog, get it?
They didn't say it's definitely the liquor license. They didn't mention that at all. But I was led to believe from the way they was talking, there are certain permits that are necessary to display a great many stuffed bird around Christmas time, I guess. Because there's a bunch. Like I said, there's all sorts of them.
Did you get a count?
I can't count that pushed up against. Look, they're supposed to get this worked out, and I hope I do soon, because I can't. I mean, there's too many between me and the couch and the TV. There's a bunch. I can't do nothing.
Wait a minute. They're all of them are still there?
Well, the birds of Christmas. They're in my house, all of them, but one.
Which one is that?
It's the pelican.
What?
The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called up DSL. They told me to go to hell. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called up the overnight courier. They said I sounded like a warrior. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called DSL back to make it clear that pelican ain't here. He ain't here. Now this, let me make it clear, this is a temporary situation. And right now, the proprietors of the Birds of Christmas exhibit need to pay some legal fees. So we're asking people to contribute. So you're buying the ticket in advance to wherever it's going to be as soon as you're out of my house. And that money is going to go to help cut through this bureaucracy, cut through this red tape, get these Birds of Christmas into a fine establishment so you could witness all of its beauty and splendor. So if you can, that you can, I don't want you to come by my house, come by the store, and you can contribute to the Birds of Christmas exhibit.
But if I come by your house and I contribute, you give me a peek?
No, I'm not going to. No, you can't.
You'll hold up one bird through the window, won't you?
No, I'm not going to hold up any.
If I give you money, you won't hold up a bird through the window?
First off, you ain't going to give me a dime. I know you ain't got no money, so I ain't got to worry about it. But no, I don't want to make
let's say that
no, because
Lindsay Pickens comes down and she says, Jackie, here's my advance, $30, good for future admission to the bird show. Now give me one peek.
No.
Bird of your choice.
No.
I'll stand over here. You just do it through the sliding glass door.
I would be breaking the laws of Rutherford County. I would just be getting them in hotter, deeper water than they're already in. Why would I want to make it worse? I want them to figure this out so they can get the birds out so everybody can see them where they need to be, with the pull out the feather, the whole thing. And I can't participate. I can't, I jeopardize that ever happening if you just come over here and I'm give you a peek here, move a curtain this way,
maybe
move that way.
If you leave your blinds up.
No.
Who's going to know the difference? Maybe you just wanted to let your house plants get a little vitamin B.
No, ain't none of that. No reason to come by Jackie's Market.
Vitamin D? What
come
do you
by
get
Jackie's
from
Market. Come up here if you have an interest in donating to the Birds of Christmas exhibit. Legal fees to help him get up and running again, please do. They get, from what I understand, the more money they get, the faster they can get this taken care of and get these birds where they need to be, which is not in my house.
Are they still trying to do it by Septemberday?
I thought that was the goal, I think, wasn't it?
Do you know when it is?
I don't know, but I'm sure Rutherford County does. I'm sure lawyers do, and I would hope it the proprietors of Birds of Christmas exhibit know as well, because they need to figure this out.
It's funny. That brings me to my sponsor, Jackie, about you remember Artistic Leaves?
I know the place, yeah. I guess I didn't do a good enough job for them from what I understand.
Well, they really thought you were going to help them with some of the details of the holiday.
Why I got to come up with the details for the holiday that they come up with? It ain't my job to come up with it. I don't work there. They don't pay. They pay me to do a sponsor. They don't pay me for an idea or date picking or what to do on the holiday. No, that's their business.
We figured it all out last week, September Day.
Well, they should have told me then.
On September Day. No, you and me did it, Jackie. Like, we eat chili on September Day. We listen to September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. We wear brown. That's what we do.
That's fine with me. Yeah, that sounds fine. I don't have a problem with any of that.
Oh, did you hear
what is it?
Rutherford County probably going over to your house. Probably somebody looked in the damn.
No, they better not have. Ain't no reason for anybody to go over there.
Somebody leave a screen door open?
No.
Somebody got a gander?
No. Don't anybody need to do anything. It better not be going to my house.
Well, Jackie, Artistic Leaves wants everybody to be gearing up for September Day, or possibly remembering the great September Day they had. We're not 100% sure on when September Day is supposed to be. We figured out a lot of it last week, if you recall.
That
We
ain't for
still don't
us
know.
to figure out. If it's their holiday, which again I think it's a fine holiday, I don't have a problem with it.
They
Eating
created
chili, all that.
September Day.
Yeah, well then they need to pick a day. Why is that up to us? It
to
ain't
sell
up to us.
some of their leaves.
Well, they need to give us a date.
Well, I called Susie Whiskers.
Yeah,
She's one of the co-founders of Artistic Leaves.
yeah.
And she said she did not remember, but they wrote it down on a Post-it at the store.
What?
But she said it was in the stock room.
Look.
So she was going to call Caden and Cootie.
What?
Cootie. Well, Cody works there too.
Look, I don't know.
Caden's twin.
Look, Susie Whiskers, if she's going to come up with the idea for a holiday and all that, then she needs to figure out what day it's on. And she don't need to leave that up. Don't need to write it down somewhere. Sure, you write it down. Yeah, you write it down. But if the whole thing is supposed to benefit you making up a holiday for people to come to your little hippie store, buy leaves, whatever, that's fine.
Like
that's fine.
artistic leaves.
Whatever.
You tie them to a stick or a bag.
Yeah, make a fan out of them, on and on and on, whatever you want. That's
a
fine.
mantelpiece.
But if it's your prerogative to come up with a holiday to get people to come down there to spend their hard-earned money, then you need to tell people when they need to do that.
She's
You
busy.
can't leave it up to them. What do you mean she's busy? She ain't
They
busy.
expanded their hours. They're open 24/7 now. They hired Caden and Cootie and Cody to run the night shift because they got let go from Mrs. Chickens when it shut down. So she called down there and asked them to look in the back room where the Post-it was. And what happened was Caden was smoking out back, so he propped the door open, and all these animals got in.
What?
In the leaves. They just made their nest in the
Well,
leaves.
that's what animals do with leaves. That's what you're supposed to do with them.
But so many, apparently he'd been smoking and leaving that door cracked, blowing that smoke outside.
Look.
So many animals got in, it was mostly animal houses in there.
Go to Susie Whiskers and tell her. I'm sorry about the animal, but that's her and her
They're
employee.
artistic animal houses.
Well, that's her employee that did that. She needs to deal with him accordingly. But look, if you're the one that come up with September Day, you're the one that wrote it down on a piece of paper, and you lost it, you forgot, why not just get a new piece of paper and write down whatever hell day you want it to be? Because it's your decision anyway. Why do you got to go find that one? It don't make a damn if ain't nobody can find it.
Why does it got to be the 4th of July? Won't we just make it the 12th of
hell,
July?
this ain't even the same damn thing. What are you talking about?
It will be someday.
One's a real thing. The other one's made up to sell leaf things.
They had to open all night long to sell these leaves.
Who went in there to buy any of that?
Well, nobody yet, but when September
did.
Day opens up and they get all the animals out of the
Well,
leaves.
if that's what she wants to do, then she needs to write down on a new piece of damn paper what the hell day she wants it to be. And then people will maybe come then. I seriously doubt they're going to come anyway. But go ahead, just make up a day. It don't make a damn difference.
Well, what happened was Caden flipped a cigarette. Cody said, why don't you just flip a cigarette and them leaves and smoke them out? But what happened was, and Cootie said, no, but it was too late. And it was like slow motion. He just like flicked it into a centerpiece, and the whole damn place just whoosh.
What?
I mean, it's dry leaves and animals.
Well, what the hell difference does it make what September Day is now if I ain't even got a place?
Well, they're going to really focus on the holiday since they don't have, any more leaves. That's really all she's got to hang on to. And listen, don't worry. She says it's in her phone somewhere anyway, so she's just got to find it.
I don't.
But Caden and Cootie and Cody, they're unemployed again.
I don't care. September Day sounds like a good idea. I don't mind that. Eating chili, listening to Earth, Wind, that's all good. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But what does it matter? What the hell? Just pick a day. I would assume someday in September. I would assume it'd be in the month of September. It wouldn't make any sense if it was somewhere else. So just pick a damn day and we'll go do all what you said. And maybe someone will buy some damn leaves. I don't know.
Don't worry, Jackie. Everything's going to be fine. Caden already said he's going to start vaping.
What? Some of you may or may not know, I've been storing. My sponsor, who I mentioned right now, is the Birds of Christmas exhibit.
Oh, is that open again? I thought I missed it. It was supposed to be open, extended till October.
It's open. Right now, but it's not.
What a relief.
But it is not in the condition that you want to see it, and I'll say that right now over and over again. Look, they were trying to get a permit. Now, I don't know first thing about museums. I don't know the first things about exhibits, so this is a learning process for me.
Yeah, because you said last week that they couldn't open because there was bureaucracy, there was red tape.
There's stuff I don't understand. I need to get a permit, rather for county permit. I need to get to the Murphy. I mean, I don't know. There's certain permits and things, licenses that you have to have. Maybe a liquor license. You mentioned that one time. I don't think that's what it is.
Oh, yeah, because they were serving drinks in there. I got me a plucked warbler.
Yeah. Well,
it was pretty good. They got them little finch eggs in there. I swallowed. I don't know how many. They little them little finch eggs.
Now, I wanted to see this exhibit. I was always in a hurry. Didn't have enough time to go in there and get $25. I had to come over here and do this or somewhere. Or something was going on always, every time. That's just the world for you. With me, anyway. And I didn't have time. Now, I walked real fast past this exhibit 2 times. Took in as much as I could of my peripheral vision, and I'm telling you what, it looks like something else. It's just every kind of bird you can imagine, a Christmas bird.
I heard if you slowed down and took your time, it was even more enjoyable.
Well, yes, and that's what I wanted to do. But then the fine people that run all the big, whoever, the up people in charge, government people.
Of the charge of the museums?
I guess, or licenses, or permits or whatever, liquor license, whatever the hell it is that they need to get in order to open back up. Now, it was at the Hollyhock Gallery. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. It used to be old Walmart.
Used to be one of the smaller ones, but still big for a gallery. Small for a Walmart, real big for a bird gallery, Birds of Christmas. Whatever reasons, they don't have what they need to have. They had to get the stuff out of there, out of the kindness of my heart. And because I wanted to see these things, they guaranteed me it was just it was a small legal matter. The lawyer will get on it, and it'll before you know it, all these birds will be out of your house, out of your hair.
Oh, that's right. They're all in your house now.
Well, yeah, most of them, yeah.
Wait, most of them? How many birds are in your house?
Hell, all of them. Except for the pelican.
What?
The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them. Except the pelican. I called the FBI. They didn't even try. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called the CIA. They said we're closed today. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called the Department of Defense. They left me in suspense. They left me in suspense.
So, I can come by there, your house, and you got all the birds of Christmas in there.
Well,
for the most part.
Well, yeah, most of them, yeah.
And you can't let me come through and take a museum tour because that's against the law. They don't have a permit for it. But you'll show me a peek of a bird through the window. You'll maybe draw the blinds back a little bit and show me like a glimpse of a feather.
Not for free.
Well, I thought you couldn't. I thought there was permits and bureaucracy and red tape.
For the liquor license or whatever the hell it is, there's a bunch of other laws that I didn't even get into yet. Look, if you have an exhibit of any kind, I don't know if this is birds or vases or pictures, what I don't know. This is what I was explained to me by a county clerk's office. All right. If you have exhibit, it's not there for store. If you're not like a garage or something, a storage facility, and you have all this stuff, you are considered the premises, just like an old Walmart was. The premises here, my house is considered a gallery. So if I have these, whatever, precious artifact, whatever it is, now I know these are birds of Christmas, but I'm talking about, the words that they were using to me, and they were telling Cody and all of them, they explained it to us. Look, you have to open up your house, you have to present these to the, of course, for my troubles, I get to charge for it, which I'm damn well going to do.
Wait, what? You're the Birds of Christmas exhibit is in your house?
Temporarily.
Wait, how much does it cost to get in?
I'm going to charge about $10, I reckon, something like that.
It didn't cost that much down at the Hollyhock Gallery.
Well, Hollyhock Gallery, I don't know. It's an old Walmart, then it's a gallery. When you put the birds in it, you charge what you want, whatever. I ain't got nothing to do with it. This is my damn house.
What kind of drinks are you serving?
I ain't gonna get no...
Well, the hell you ain't. They had them at the Hollyhock Gallery.
There ain't no liquor license. That's how we got into this mess to begin with. That's how I end up with a bunch of birds in a damn house. Now, sure, I have to open up like a museum. I'm going to charge you $10, but I'm going to tell you what, when you get in there, they're all mushed up against the walls. There's barely room to walk in there because there's so many damn birds. They're all pressed up against each other. Some of them you can't even see. And I ain't going to get in there and rotate them out for you. No, the $10, this is what the old county clerk office. $10, come in, look at all these mushed up birds all against in the bathroom, down the hall, come on in there and look at them. But by God, I'm getting $10 for it.
Are they making you wear the hat?
Hat?
The tour guide hat?
I ain't no damn tour guide.
You running a museum in your house.
I ain't, no.
Sounds like
according to the county clerk's office, I might be. No, Cody's wearing a hat. Cody.
What, you hired Cody and Cody and Caden?
I had to do something. There's people coming over my house. I can't, what am I supposed to do? I can't handle all these people, and I can't close my doors to it because the Rutherford County Police going to show up and blah, 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 blah.
Well, that's good. They're good at the overnight shift.
No, they better not show up. Look, the county clerk told me court ruled. I'm just going to try to fight this. I ain't laying over like a dog now, rolling on his belly. No, I'm going to fight this best I can. But look, right now, I've got to do what I got to do.
Cody told me he had a new job, but he was like, they put some statues in an abandoned shack.
What?
That's what he said. And then Caden was like, oh, man, I can't. This place smells so much like smoke, it makes me want to quit.
Well, look, I'm going to go. I don't care. They can say whatever they want to say. I don't give a damn. If they don't want to get paid, they can go home, whatever. Well, somebody's got to sit there and show people in and take them out the back.
I know Cody's always wanted to be a docent.
Oh, what?
I think that's a museum term.
All right. I don't know the first thing about
Are you wearing the feathered docent jacket?
I ain't wearing nothing, and I ain't planning on learning a bunch of museum words because, like I said, this is temporary. And
okay.
I tell you what, legally, this is what they told the people, the original people. Well, they're still the people. I don't own the damn birds. They just had them over here stored out of kindness of my heart. Birds of Christmas people, they were told by a county court clerk. They also told by one of the lower courts justices, as well as I have been. Yes, I have to have as long as the birds of Christmas are in my damn house, it's got to be a museum. But they have to have them all out of there by Septemberday.
When is Septemberday?
What did artistically, when it's in September, I know that.
Wait, so they just said by Septemberday, but they didn't give you the actual date? Because that would really be helpful for my sponsor. Septemberday.
I signed a couple papers, and all I saw was September. I thought by now surely they know. Somebody has to know what that.
It's more confused than ever, Jackie. Listen, when I come by later tonight, about 2 or 3 a.m. to go through the museum.
No, regular museum hours. Regular museum hours.
Well, maybe if you.
That's 9 to 5.
3 or 4 in the morning?
No.
What if I want to see some art late?
It's Dolly Parton. You'll remember, 9 to 5. Regular museum hours.
What's Mrs. Brawls think about all these birds in her house?
I'll be honest, she seems to like them. I don't, but, I mean, it's nice to see her. I'd probably be a little madder than I am if it weren't for the smile on her face I get to see when I can move the birds out of the way to see her back there. But
does she like the birds or the people coming in to look at the birds?
I don't let the people come in and see her. She can see them from where she's sitting in the room, but she got a bunch of birds in front of her. She likes the birds.
You're hiding her behind the birds?
I'm not hiding her. She's safer back there. I don't people come in your house. At a museum, sometimes they have somebody searches you, make sure you ain't got a knife on you or something. There's security at these museums. At a regular museum, I can't afford all this. Yes, Caden will occasionally pat somebody down if I don't look right to me, but it's not a regular thing, and I don't know if he knows how to do that professionally.
No, he's just looking for a lighter.
Well, whatever he's doing, it's just when someone look a little shifty to me, I can't afford security, I ain't going to buy security. Miss Broyles, she's safer back there behind whichever birds those are, whatever Christmas birds those are.
Do you let people use the bathroom?
You have to provide, if you're a working museum. There's a lot of these standards that I didn't know about because, anyhow, yes, they use a bathroom and they also got a porta potty out back. And that's just because Cody had an extra one he got from a fair or something he worked at.
He stole it.
Why would you steal a porta? That don't make any sense. Why would you steal a porta potty?
Well, it come in handy, didn't it? They probably gonna charge you.
I don't want to have anything stolen on my property. So if that's the case, but I wondered about that, and I figured it wasn't the case because why the hell would you steal? Of all the things to steal,
he's had bad luck with bathrooms. He said, "I'll just get one of these."
Well, I'm gonna ask him about it because I don't know how I feel about that now.
Oh, yeah, well, you'll be happy when a bunch of people got a shit come through looking at them birds.
All right. Enough.
Hey.
Go to the bathroom. If you plan on coming, would you just wait? Wouldn't you rather see them in a place where they're spread out? You can see them all instead of all pushed up against the walls. You can barely fit in there. It's like going through Fat Man Squeeze or something. It's just birds on every side of you.
You got any Ritz crackers and peanut butter?
They ain't live birds.
Not to feed the birds if I get hungry.
I don't give a damn if you get hungry. No, I ain't going to serve you food.
What kind of museum are you?
A museum that don't want to be one. Eat before you come over. Might as well use a bathroom before you come over if you're planning on it. But again, I'd wait until Septemberday when you could see them like you're supposed to see them.
Wait, when is Septemberday?
Somebody knows.
Jackie,
it's sometime this month. It's got to be in September.
Well,
we're September. It's got to be coming up soon. I ain't in a couple of weeks. That's all we got left. So
Well, here's the problem. So
what?
I was talking to Susie Whiskers. She runs Artistic Leaves. It burned down.
They know. Ask them.
She had it wrote down on a Post-it in the stock room, and it burned down because Cody and Caden were trying to smoke out all the animals that got in. When Caden had the door propped open, smoking out back. Cody tried to stop them, but it was too late. And all them artistic leaves, like centerpieces and fans and brooms, leaf brooms, just went up in a flash. Well, she lost her whole business, and she says, well, if my name is Susie Whiskers, then I'm going to double down on Septemberday, and I'm really going to make a go of starting a holiday.
I'm going to say right now, if Cody, he better not be smoking anywhere near. If you listen to this, Cody, if you at the museum right now, my house, don't you dare smoke around anywhere in the house, because those birds will go up.
Cody don't smoke, Caden smokes. Cody don't smoke either. Caden was going to start vaping, but now he's scared they're going to outlaw it. So he says he's just going to stick to cigarettes. It's safer.
There's a little one and a big one. And then whatever the one in the middle is. Caden, Cody. I don't know. Can't get the names of the right face.
Caden's been smoking in your house.
He better not be. Whoever it is. Cody, any of them.
Caden told me he had a new job where he was smoking inside and blowing the smoke up a holler bird.
Well, he going to...
I didn't know what he meant.
It better not be. Listen, if you're listening to this, Casey, you better not be smoking in my house. I don't care if it's you. If it ain't you, Casey, then tell Cody's or Cody's. I'm going to whip that darn hides if it's them smoke. You warn them. You hear me, Casey? No smoking. I don't care which one of you it is.
So Susie Whiskers.
She ain't over there smoking, is she?
She smokes like a freight train. Since I tell you what, if you want to start smoking, have your business burned down. She's been smoking like hell, Jackie. She ain't smoked since she was in high school, she said. She said she couldn't believe how much these darn things cost. But she is sucking them back, searching her phone. She says, I know it's in here somewhere. I know Septemberday's in here somewhere.
She come up with it. How did she get the city council to approve a damn holiday before
Well, it was just one of those things where like, we'll leave the details up to you, Susie. And she's like, okay, Jackie done that. Y'all flesh this out for me.
Well, somebody...
I'm in the leaf selling business.
What day is it on?
Well, here's where it gets complicated. Because you know Susie Whiskers' sister, Stella, the Whiskers sisters, Stella Whiskers, up in Smyrna.
Does she know what day September Day is?
Yeah, because Artistic Leaves North, which is in Smyrna, which opened at the same time as Artistic Leaves here in Murfreesboro, they set separate dates, apparently, for September Day.
Well, what are they? Because at least I'll know which one. One of them's right. I don't. Just what are they? I write it down.
Artistic Leaves North in Smyrna celebrated it on the 6th.
What?
So it's done past.
Well, they can go ahead and get all these birds out now then, right? I got to tell the birds Christmas people they get it's already September Day. Had to get them out by September Day. I ain't going to tell nobody I'll look the other way, get them out now.
Smyrna September Day.
What?
That ain't the real September Day.
When is our real September Day?
Well, we're not 100% sure. We're still looking. We're hoping it's in the last 2 weeks. It'd suck if it's done past.
Somebody needs to damn tell me.
She's thinking about just going ahead and making it like stroke of midnight, last day of September. Last day of September starts. But then she says, you know what? September 9th ain't a bad day either.
It don't matter which one it is. Just tell me which one. I'm going to go down the county. They got to know.
She really has been thinking about making it November.
No, look.
November Day has a ring to it. Or September Day, you have it in November, and you think back about how great September was. That makes sense. Look, as much sense as any of this. Plus, she's starting a new business, and she needs time to sell her merchandise, her September Day themed merchandise.
Well, you tell her to go down to county clerk's office, sit there, wait for 4 damn hours all damn day, and then when they get up there, then ask them go ask them when September Day is.
She can't. She's too busy getting regular leaves up off the ground. Like literally, and the name of her store is Regular Leaves.
What?
And she's getting it off the ground. And she's picking up regular leaves and getting them off the ground and putting them in her store that she's getting off the ground, which is called Regular Leaves. Artistic Leaves, she said it sounded too fancy. It kept people away. The common people, afraid to shit in a museum. She wanted to bring in regular-ass people who wanted regular-ass leaves for regular-ass September Day.
Why?
Possibly November Day. Possibly September Day in November.
I tell you
a day you reflect on September Day.
What? I tell you what, the regular leaf store is. It's on the damn ground, and it's free all day. Well, why the hell am I gonna go to a store for a regular leaf?
I can look at a damn bird in the sky or on Wikipedia, for that matter, and I don't need Caden in there blowing smoke in my face.
Shut your mouth.
So that is Birds of Christmas Museum in Jackie's house. Stop by, say hello to Miss Brawls.
Just come by
Drop
with
a
your money.
deuce.
Go to the bathroom, get something to eat, do whatever you got to do before you come through. I ain't got a big house. You're going to be in and out of there, and it's going to be $10, or you can wait.
Plenty of Ritz crackers
Till September
peanut
Day
butter.
and see it like it's supposed to be. No, there ain't no damn peanut butter. There ain't no
And
cracker.
my
Ain't none of that
sponsor,
there.
of course, is September Day. Looking like it's going to be in November this year.
Oh, hell it is. The hell it is.
So you've got a few more months to see some birds and stock up on leaves. Regular leaves.
All right. Just shut up. Let's get to what we have at hand here with local sponsors. I need to get this out there and explain. Look, I'm in a situation. I hope you can appreciate my situation and be concerned about me. And if you care about me, sure, everybody wants to look at a Christmas bird. Everybody, I understand.
Oh, did that get extended?
It did.
I thought I missed it.
No, it's still, people are lined up around the damn block to get to my damn house. And people waited 3 hours, and I said, yeah, the birds are over here. They said, no, I just need to use a bathroom. Well, you could have gone down could have used a bathroom anywhere. Gas station not too far down. Why do you wait in line? All that, So for some reason, people got it out there that this porta potty that Casey put in the back is something special. Now, what it is, I don't know. I can't tell what it is. It looked like just a regular porta potty, but people want to come over to use the bathroom. And some people just coming to look at these birds. Because of city ordinance or whatever it is, Rutherford County, if I have all of these exhibits, birds, Christmas birds, if they are on my premises, on my location, I have to be officially be a either museum / gallery. What is the difference between those two? What's the difference between a museum and a gallery?
A gallery is small for a Walmart.
All right.
And a museum.
Bigger
than a gallery.
All right. Well, I've been up in Nashville Children's Museum. I mean, it's big, but it ain't real big, is it? Well, that's for children, I guess, a little smaller.
Well, I mean, small for a Walmart, too. What's that mean?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Anyway, look. Just give me a break, people. It's going to get sorted out. You don't want to see all these Christmas birds over at my house. You don't. You can't hardly see them. They're squished up against the wall. They're one in front of the other, in front of another one, and another. There ain't no way you ain't going to be able to dig in them. You see that bird that's way in the back. Why not wait? Come September Day, whenever that may be, because these birds are going to be somewhere. They will be somewhere else. I tell you this right now, and this is the people that run the birds of Christmas, I don't know where they're at. They quit talking to me. I was dealing with them. I was dealing with the county clerk's office. I was dealing with them. And they ain't answering the calls. They ain't come by to look at these birds, check on them or nothing. It's been over a week now, a few days over a week, and I ain't heard nothing from them. Now, some people saying they skipped town. Now, why would you skip town and leave all these beautiful Christmas birds of various species, whatever?
How much of the money are you giving them?
They were getting all of it, as far as I know. You have to charge. And, well...
Because you were saying it was at your house.
Caden and Cody...
You had to pay them.
Casey. Cody Casey.
You got the
they
porta potty rental.
Yeah, well, that's going to Casey. Casey. He's supposed to be taking care of all that. But they was getting some of it. Why would you just up and leave all these? But now I hope something, I don't mean to get angry because something could have happened to them. They could be in the hospital somewhere or something like that. I don't know. I hope that's not the case. If it is, let me know. I'll come and see you, and we'll work something out. But as of now, I can't keep this open. I can't keep doing this. I can't. I just can't. So please, if you listen to me, and this goes for the people who, started this exhibit. If you're listening, first off, I won't tell you, come get your damn birds out of my house and go elsewhere with them. I'm all for it. I love a good Christmas bird. There's hundreds of them in here. I want to be able to look at them in the right way. And now I'm going to ask all the people of Murfreesboro, please quit coming to my house to see them, because you ain't going to see them good anyway. I mean, they're mushed up in the corner. They're back behind the counter. I can't. You ain't going to enjoy it. I'm not going to enjoy it.
Mrs. Brawls is enjoying it?
I wouldn't think. No, I don't think so. But something's got to be done. I got all these damn birds in my house, and they can't stay there. Again, we're trying to figure out whenever September Day is. As soon as September Day comes around,
do you know when
they're out? No, hell no. How am I supposed to know? County Clerk won't tell me. If it was the people that put on this exhibit, if they had a hand in trying to figure it out, but you say it was leaf people, whoever it is, artistic leaves, regular leaves, whoever the hell it is. Somebody tell me a date, because I'm going to be up bright and early in the morning and throwing these damn, as beautiful as they are, throwing these damn birds of Christmas out in the street.
Wait, where are they now?
What do you mean they're in my house?
How many are in your house?
All of them except the pelican. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them except the pelican. I called up Batman and Robin. They said they saw that pelican sobbing. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them except the pelican. I called up Murder, She Wrote. She asked, was there a suicide note? The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them except the pelican. I drove down to Pelican Bay. I better get some answers today. I need some answers today.
So what'd you find out?
I didn't find anything. I rode down there, just a bunch of damn pelicans all over the damn place. There ain't nothing to find out there.
It's called Pelican Bay. What the hell did you think?
I knew it'd go Bay. I thought there'd be somebody specialist, somebody down there. If you live down there in Pelican Bay, you might know something about pelicans, might know where it is, but nobody know nothing.
If you go down to Cheddar Bay, it's just a bunch of Red Lobster biscuits. If you go to Pelican Bay, it's just a bunch of pelicans. Hence the name.
I know what the name is. I know I went there. I didn't think I was going to talk to a damn bird. It was going to tell me. I figured there'd be somebody down there. If you live down there, you must like pelicans. Why would you live there? Why you won't live in Pelican Bay? Well, I like pelicans. I like looking out the window and seeing them every which way.
Jay, if I were you, I wouldn't be so sure that you can just throw these birds out in the street. I mean, it appears that the Murfreesboro Museum gallery laws are pretty stringent. And if you think you can just skirt them by shirking your duty as a gallery owner and operator, I'm pretty sure you're legally bound to continue exhibiting your birds.
Nope, I was told
until your contract is up.
County clerk office told me, come September Day, I am stripped of my gallery museum status. My residence is. And I can do whatever I want with these birds. And let me make it clear, people, if you ain't heard this before, they ain't alive. These stuffed birds, whatnot. I wouldn't throw a real bird in the street.
Caden told me he found one that was alive.
No, he did not.
He's been feeding it.
That might have been a bird that flew in the door.
He said it might have been from outside.
That's what, because the door's always open. People trying to come in and go out the back.
And all those birds in there, people see them birds and they're like, I mean, birds see them other birds, and people see the birds, and they line up, and the birds see the birds, and they're like, "Oh, it's a party."
Well,
and then some birds are really attracted to the smell of porta potties.
right.
I mean,
Porta potties outside, out back. Hey, birds can gather around that as much as they want.
now
Don't
can I
just get
use
in
your
there.
actual bathroom?
Wait, you or anybody? I have to. It's demanded if you have a museum, a gallery, whatever. It says you must provide the public with at least 2 bathrooms. Hence, the porta potty in the back that Casey brought over. Cody, one of them. I don't know which one of them brought it.
Caden said he's still smoking in your house.
Well, he better not be smoking. He may be saying it, but I ain't seen it.
He said he's got a hollow bird he blows the smoke up in, and he's got a live bird. It's his pet.
He better hope I don't come across him while he's blowing smoke, no matter where it is, up a bird or not. Ain't no smoking in my damn house.
He been feeding that bird them Ritz crackers and peanut butter you got in
It
there.
ain't just me about my house. That's a law, too. You can't be smoking in a museum or gallery. That's against the Murfreesboro law, not just Jackie's law.
Loophole.
What?
The smoking museum.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
Well, you got to go in the special room. Oh, man, you want to see people mad. You want to see some people triggered. Go to the smoking room at the smoking museum. I'm in the goddamn smoking museum and I can't smoke a cigarette.
It is a good museum, Mo. That's another thing. They're not our sponsor or anything, but just see the history of smoking throughout in this country in particular.
The doors when you walk in are like pink lungs.
Yeah.
And the exit is like black.
Yeah, and there's a nice big piece on Al Gore and his family and all tobacco they rate. Yeah, it's really something you should check out. Murfreesboro Smoking Museum.
Are you going to move that into your house, too?
Hell no, I ain't going to move it in my house. What are you talking about? My house ain't no other kind of museum. That stays there. Smoking Museum stays where it is.
And the Bird Museum of Christmas stays in your house?
No, until come Septemberday. They're
do you
all
know when
going
that
in the
is?
street. Then let me implore to the people once again, if you run the Birds of Christmas exhibit, I don't know, I ain't heard no hiding the hair up of you, but you need to get back here. If you don't want all these lovely and they're nice, not when they're mushed up against the wall like they are, but in the proper setting, they could be enjoyed. They're beautiful Christmas birds of all shapes and sizes.
Should we add that to our September Day festivities as you throw the Birds of Christmas out in the street? You wear a brown shirt.
It'll work for me. If
eat
I don't,
chili, Earth, Wind, Fire, throw the Birds of Christmas in the street.
Well, sure. I think that's how you should end it all. That's how yeah.
And when is September Day?
I don't know when it is. Go ask Artistic Leaves, or Regular Leaves, or whatever the hell it is.
Well, Jackie, I've got to sponsor everything. Artistic Leaves, as you know, burn down. Susie Whiskers started up Regular Leaves.
That's a risk you gonna if you got a leaf store. That's always going to be a high risk factor.
Regular Leaves also burned down,
Well,
so
there
she
you
needs
go.
a little time. And she is smoking. She is spending all day down at the smoking museum in the smoking room, just puffing away. She is stressed out. She's had 2 businesses burned to the ground. 2 businesses full of dry leaves, and her smoking like a chimney.
Well, they'll catch on down there. Yeah, when you go to the smoking museum, I don't know if this is why she's going. You usually get about a half a pack of cigarettes for free if you're of age. Children get the colored. What is that?
They
thing
sell Lucy's because it's legal, because it's a museum.
Right. And it's what is the thing that the children like to smoke at the
Vapes.
Yeah. The youngins get one of those, and then you get the parents get Lucy or whatever you want to call it, half pack, whatever it is. But she, they'll catch on if you keep going in there just to get cigarettes. They caught a bunch of homeless folks doing that, and they'll catch on regular lead woman too. You can't do that over and over again.
Well, I mean, people need something to do.
Well, I agree with you there, but
I mean, that's why Susie's down there plotting, figuring, making friends with the unhoused. Everybody's not Trump like you. Does throw them all in jail?
I didn't say no such
Put them in a
thing.
camp.
This is the rules at the smoking museum. I didn't make them. I ain't got nothing to do with them. They said, they'll give you a couple of, you could go through it a couple of times and you'll get you half a pack or whatever. But if you do it over and over again, they're going to, they wise up on that. That's all I was saying. It ain't my rules.
Well, since you hired Cootie and Caden, and also Cody, away from Susie Whiskers and her leaf stores, she's hired some homeless people to come help her.
Well, good.
Whatever she, highly flammable business she decides to start next.
Well, give people work, give them a leg up. That's good. Good on Susie Whiskers.
But she and her employees finally settled on a date for Septemberday. Jackie.
Hell yes. It's about
I think you're going to be really happy.
I am happy. Let me know when I can get these damn things out of my house.
September? I feel like we should have a drum roll or something.
Well, there ain't no drum, nothing in here.
I just said I felt like I didn't want you to do nothing.
What?
So like Fat Boy, is it?
What is it?
The date for September Day.
All right.
Oh, this is like somebody announcing Valentine's Day is the first Valentine's. Can you even imagine?
No.
Imagine being present for when Cupid announced the first Valentine's.
Nobody knows what the hell it is. You learn about it till years later. No holidays real good right out the gate. You
Christmas?
Grow on people. That one's different because that's when Jesus was born.
Uh-huh. Oh, no holiday's good right out the gate.
No, that one is special. That's
Easter.
the best holiday. Easter, he come back to life.
Yeah, I don't like that one either, says Jackie Brawls.
Anything with Jesus in it is different. That's an exception to the regular holiday rule. There's still some holidays people don't know what to do on. Well, you do on Arbor Day. Yeah, you're supposed to plant a tree, all that. No, nobody do nothing on it.
Well, we know what to do on September Day. Throw the birds of Christmas.
Damn right about that, yeah. When is it? September when?
The date for September Day.
Say it.
Which is not what the fake September Day they had in Smyrna at Artistic Leaves North.
Whatever. I don't care about that.
Susie Whiskers' sister.
Tell me the damn date.
That's not the real September Day. That's if you're in Smyrna.
I don't care. I don't want to hear about the fake September Day. I want to know about the real one. When I get these damn things out of my house.
It's like if you're in Arizona and the time don't change.
Just
it's
tell
like,
me when the hell it is.
What's real?
What
is
is
Arizona real or the rest of it? The date for September Day is September 28th.
All right, that's coming up here. That'll be here before you know.
2020.
No, it ain't.
What ain't? What?
2020, my foot. No, it ain't.
For September Day is September 28th.
2019. That's coming up.
So it's like a year and a couple weeks. That gives
hell no, it ain't.
Susie Whiskers plenty of time to get a new store up and running.
No.
She's thinking about bargain leaves.
She gonna bargain something if she don't change the date on that. I ain't keeping these birds in. They damn holy it. That ain't happening. No.
They're like, this is a lot for Artistic Leaves.
It's a lot for me to have a house full of stuffed damn birds. No.
These
you're
regular
not going to wait a
leaves
damn year for that. The hell I am.
Are also expensive.
I'm going to go home.
So she's thinking bargain leaves.
What?
She's going to call them dollar leaves. Even though dollar's too much for leaves.
I don't give a damn what she
thinks bargain. She thought dollar leaves. People think, it's like a dollar store. I could probably get some Spam, some potted meat or something in here. Maybe a hat with Duck Dynasty on it. Go like a Family Dollar store, right? Dollar leaves. So, Jackie, you got, that gives you plenty of time to get ready to throw them birds out.
Hell, it does. No, I'm going down Circuit Court. Take these birds down to the Smoking Museum. Take them somewhere. Get them out. No, they're not going to be here for another damn year. That ain't going to happen.
A regular Grinch when it comes to September Day.
I ain't going to live that long. Far as I know, I'll be dead for it. I ain't going to, my last living, breathing years is not going to be in the middle of a bunch of damn stuffed birds ever roaming my damn house. No, sir. No. No.
No, but think about the good side of living
another
year.
Ain't no good side to it. You get it out.
Well, you get to watch a bunch of debates between Trump and Beto O'Rourke.
I don't want to see any of that. I don't give a damn about none of it. Get them out. Out of my house. I don't give a damn.
Oh, and they'll be there for Christmas definitely this year. That's
the hell
perfect.
They will.
I thought I had missed.
No. They're getting out. Susie Whiskers, come get your damn. It ain't her birds, whoever it is.
She has leaves.
She gonna have some birds too. If you got some leaves, you might as well have a bird.
She's trying to come up with a good business plan.
Well, here it is. Leaves of birds.
Oh,
come
that goes together.
Get them out. They make a nest. Get them out.
Hey,
get them out of my house. I'm going to try to do his sponsors right now. And I tell you what, I got a good sponsor this week. I had it last week, a few weeks before. If you've been listening, and I'm happy to have them back. I tell you what, it's quite something to see, and you really want to see it. And it's, the holidays are just around the corner, and I'm telling you what, there ain't no better way to get ready for them and celebrate them than come on over to my house. That's right, Jackie Broyles' residence, for the Birds of Christmas exhibit. Now, they're pushed up against the wall. You can't see them real good, but if there's one you want to see really want to see and you can't quite see it, let me, Kelly, what's his name? Smoking. He smokes out back now. He don't smoke in the house. Casey. Get them and they'll move. Get Casey to move. He'll move the bird, some birds out of the way and pull the one up that you want to see for a moment. Just a brief amount of time so the person behind you can do what they want to do if they're trying to get to the restroom or whatever. It's reasonable hours. We are open now from noon to 6:30. So come on down and see some of these amazing Christmas birds of each and every kind. They're all here at the Broyles residence. I'd love to have you. Again, the hour, let me be specific about the hours. It's noon to 6:30. If you come before, I ain't gonna let you in. Not even to use the bathroom or anything. If you come late, I'm in bed by 7 o'clock these days. I'm up there at 8, so don't come after. You ain't gonna get in. All you're gonna do is wake me up and irritate me a little bit. So don't do that. Come when everyone's happy and can enjoy the Birds of Christmas together. So, hope to see you. Get ready. I know Christmas is a ways away, but I tell you what, when you come look at these birds, you gonna wish it was now. That's right. The Birds of Christmas exhibit at the Broyles residence. We'll be looking forward to seeing you.
Wait, so you like the Birds of Christmas now?
Well, what's not to like? I had some adjusting to do. I'll be the first to admit, but I'm telling you, they're just all these fanciful birds of many species, all kinds of pretty much any kind of bird you can think of. There's birds I'd never heard of before that I've seen, and just the color and the plumage and on and on. It's really quite something. And festive, and I can't think of anything to bring on the Christmas spirit. Lord knows we need the Christmas spirit all year round, not just on Christmas. So if you want to get a little extra jump on that, get that spirit flowing through your heart and your feelings and making you feel good, get on over here to the Broyles house between noon and 6:30. And I'm telling you what, the Birds of Christmas, it's going to just lighten your mood. It's going to make you feel great. That's just something to see. Bring the youngins, bring them all. Noon to 6:30. Thank you kindly. We sure do appreciate it. Come see these Birds of Christmas exhibit. Thank you.
But last week you wanted to throw them all outside as soon as it was Septemberday.
Well, I told you there was some adjusting going on. Look, they got back in touch with me, the people that was running it, and they said, "Can you keep it going to the next September?" And I said, "Yes, I can." At least they got back in touch with me, so it ain't no scam. I didn't run out of town. They just they have some personal issues that they need to adjust to, whatever they may be. I'm not going to get into that on here. That's just someone's personal life, but I'm happy to keep this exhibit. It has to fall on somebody to keep these beautiful Birds of Christmas up and open to the public. And if it fell on me, then so be it. I'm going to step up to the challenge, and I'm going to do it, and I'm happy to do it. Again, I may have had some discrepancies with the, location and how it's supposed to be done in Rutherford County, telling me I had to and all. But you know what? Sometimes the things that happen in your life you think are awful are really the best things that could happen to you and can change your life and set you on a new course. And, so it's just a little hindsight. You look back, and I tell you what, I love these Birds of Christmas. And again, I wish I had more room to show them to you. And eventually, next year, from what I understand, come September 28th, which will be Septemberday of 2020, they will sadly have to go to a new location, but you're going to enjoy it. You'll be able to see them more. But for now, Casey, Comey, all of them, if they're not out, they got smoke breaks, but it's 15 minutes at a time, and there's always someone there. They'll pull one out and say, "What's that one back there that looks like," and they'll move them around, shuffle them around, bring them out, and let you look at them. Again, make it quick, because you got a line, there's somebody usually behind you, and They paid the money they want to see them too, so they have every right to. So come on over to the Broyles residence, the birds of Christmas. I tell you what, we got so many of them in here. Good Lord, I've lost count of how many of these Christmas birds. When I need to make an inventory before next year comes around and make sure that all of them get to the new home, wherever it's going to be. So yes, please, before they go wherever they're going to go, come over here, get in the Christmas spirit. Things are good right now. There's not much that's going to bring me down. My heart's just a thumping, full of love. They're impeaching this awful president, excuse me, dumbass shithead, excuse my language. But they're finally getting around to that, and these birds just taking on just a beautiful plumage. It's just everything just so much better for me now. And I tell you what, I got so many of these Christmas birds over at my house, and I want to share them with y'all. There's a bunch of them over here. Come and see them.
Wait, how many birds?
All of them.
Except the pelican.
Huh?
I say how many birds, and you say all of them except the pelican.
No. The pelican's in there now, too, yeah.
What?
The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them. We found the pelican. I asked him where he had been. He said, I thought you were my friend. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, even the pelican. I asked why he had to go. He said, don't act like you don't know. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, even a pelican. I asked him why he went away. He said, you have to be stuffed before you're on display. They kill you before you're on display.
You killed a pelican?
No, I didn't kill no pelican. I ain't gonna kill no pelican. What are you talking about?
So you just got a live pelican in your house?
Well, he's drugged up. You
drugged a pelican?
I didn't drug him up, but your veterinarian did. Otherwise, they wings flapping, knocking everything down.
You found a veterinarian that would just shoot a pelican full of drugs so you could keep him in your house, and Caden could blow smoke up it.
What? No.
Caden said he's been smoking in your house, and he's blowing his smoke inside the pelican's beak.
Why is he smoke in the pelican's beak? No.
Is the pelican the one with the thing that hangs down and all the fish go in it?
Yeah,
the big gullet?
But there ain't no fish. I'm feeding him,
Well, now it's cigarette smoke.
Well, no, it better not be cigarette. I'll get on the cases, but...
Caden says he got one regular bird that just flew in when the door was open as a pet.
Well, that don't
And
count.
that pelican, which he said was sort of alive, but he said he didn't like the way you've been treating it.
He's the one blowing smoke in it. He ain't got no right to say anything about how it's treating. You can't have that thing just...
He said that vet you got drugging that pelican is a druggie himself.
What does he know about any of this stuff? He needs to mind his own business.
He gets that needle out and is that little for the pelican, little for the veterinarian.
All he needs to do is
little for Cootie.
Move birds out of the way and pull the ones out that people want to see. He ain't got no business getting into any of that other stuff. Look, a veterinarian...
He says people say, show me a damn lark. And he's like, here you go. And it's like a pheasant or finch or something. And people don't even know.
Well, he needs to be doing his job right. I know some of it. I don't know all of it, but I would know the difference of that, I'd hope. So I'm going to get on the coochie as soon as I get home, and he better leave that. The pelican's been through enough. It's just on drugs. It's all sleepy. It still knocks stuff over, but not as much.
Slow.
Yeah, it's just slow. You got enough time to get over there and keep it from knocking the top off the table or whatever. Where if it was just full on, awake or whatever you want to call it, alert, wings are flapping, making that noise. Yeah.
It shouldn't be in your house.
Well, you talk to Rutherford County. Right now, I don't mind. If people, want to see a bunch of stuffed birds and a sleep pelican or, slow, whatever you want to call it.
That's quite a turnaround for you, Jackie. I'm glad that you finally made peace with the fact that your home is a museum or a gallery or a small gallery or a smaller museum or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Are you starting to serve drinks?
No, you can't do that here.
I can't get one of them Finch egg drinks?
Miss Bros there's a cooler with some, Coca-Cola in it or something like that, but that ain't no.
I come by the middle of the night, that porta potty back there was locked up. I couldn't get in it.
Well, I told you what the hours are.
That's for the porta potty too?
It's for everything.
I had to climb in through the window and use your actual bathroom. Jackie, well, I'm glad you're having a good time and you're really enjoying yourself. Thank God. I was really starting to worry about you and all those stuffed birds in there. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself for the one more day you got left.
Well,
did you not hear?
Wait, hear what?
Well, Susie Whiskers, who used to run Artistic Leaves.
Yeah, run regular leaves.
And then she run regular leaves.
Yeah.
She's going to bargain leaves.
Yeah.
Dollar leaves.
What about it? What has she got to say? What are you talking about?
Well, when we found out that September Day is September 28th, 2020, come to find out you can't do that. You can't sell a card for a holiday. You have to sell a card. You have to set the date. There's all these greeting card rules. She didn't know that when you create a holiday, that all the greeting card companies have all these different rules set up. So they're like, well, you can't say, the holiday's going to be next year. You have to put it in play so that the other greeting card companies get a chance to start designing their card. You can't just spring it on them. So it turns out that the first September Day, the date for the first September Day is September 28th, 2019. That's tomorrow. That's shortly.
Tomorrow.
So you got to get all them birds out of your house according to the law that Rutherford County and the greeting card industry set.
But
Carlton Cards will send some big motherfuckers out here.
All right, watch your mouth.
And they'll throw them birds out for you.
Look, I can't. I just got a system set up where Cushy can move them and get the ones from the back to the front. We just got that organized. We just now got it up, running, and going.
You think Caden's going to show up for his last day of work? You don't have to throw all them birds out yourself. Maybe wake that pelican up.
No.
Get him some strong coffee. Maybe he'll beak a few out into the middle of the street for you.
That pelican ain't in any kind of shape to be moved nowhere right now.
I called Rutherford County Sheriff. I said, if I was you, I'd send a few squad cars out to Jackie Broles tomorrow and make sure all them, it's September Day, and you better be eating chili and listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire and wearing your brown shirt and making sure Jackie Broles got every one of them birds of Christmas out in the goddamn street.
Hey, watch your mouth. No, I can't.
I said, I'll get my phone out and I'll film you all day long until you do it.
Look, they'll get ruined out there. And like I said,
what,
this
you think he's a desperate housewife? He deserves extra special treatment?
What? I can't do it all by tomorrow. We just figured out a system that's working and running smoothly.
Last week you begged for September Day to come, and now your wish has been granted by a benevolent God.
I had to adjust, like you said, if it's going to be a whole year's worth. I wasn't going to sit around and sulk about it. No, sir. I was going to make the best of it I could, and I think we've done a darn good job, despite Cushy taking a little too long outside on smoke break. Other than that, we got it down. We got a running system going. It's working out fine. Look, it don't have to be all the way till next year, but you can't just spring out on me in a day's time.
Hallmark says you gotta set the date,
Hallmark,
celebrate it 1 year so that we can get our brain trust on it for the next year.
No.
That's how it works.
No.
It's a spirit of fairness.
I'll wait and hear from Rutherford County. If they tell me that, the show be the law's the law, but no.
Susie Whisker's gonna come by.
She ain't the law. She ain't better. She can come by when she wants. She can pay,
She's going to take every one of them birds out of the house, throw it in the street. Then once it's in the street, it's finder's keeper. She's going to put it in her truck because she's opening up Dollar General leave.
Look, these are delicate
/ gallery.
These are delicate stuffed animals. You cannot take these birds and just throw them in the street. They had to be taken care. And I've learned since over the past few weeks just how much goes in to taking care of these beautiful stuffed creatures. And no, you can't throw them out in the yard. No, you can't throw them in the street.
Oh,
No, they're fragile. They'll fall. They'll just come to pieces.
Cody just texted me. He said they already started.
What?
They want to leave early tomorrow.
The hell they are. No.
They said they got to fill out their they set the pelican loose.
No,
they set the pelican loose.
He ain't no shake the bait loose. Pelican, I'm coming.
I'm pretty sure you can catch him.
Huh?
Now's the time that we both have to go. Our podcast come out really great. We know our time is at an end. So until we meet again, we'll just have to say goodbye, friend. Saying bye-bye always brings us down. But our bags are packed and we have to leave town. A postcard to you we will send if a stamp to us you'll lend, so we can write and say goodbye,
So you think that's it for September Day and the Birds of Christmas?
I don't know. I mean, it seemed like it come to an ending, abrupt as it may be. It seemed like it's a logical.
Seems like a good place to leave it.
Yeah,
I mean, September's over.
Yeah, what are you going to do after that? You can't do it for a whole year till the next one. I
mean, we have.
Well, before in the past, yeah, but I mean, I think you pretty
Should
much.
we come up with a good sponsor that we can just revisit every week? Just find the best sponsor in Murfreesboro and just have it every week for a year. A couple sponsors, see if we can.
Well, if there's
and
something,
then after that, like we always said, we'd quit.
if there's something good, yeah, I'm ready to retire.
Find
so
the
if
best
we-
sponsor. Let's work our phone book.
Best sponsor for an entire year. Retire after that.
Retire with what? Are we supposed to make money doing it? Retirement money
You
during
ain't
that
no
time?
damn money doing this. What you talking about?
Okay, all right. That's a good challenge.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear the same shit for a year.
Well, probably not. But
They get tired of this. We did that. Remember when it was all that candy corn? That was
How long did that
was
go
6
on?
months.
good God, I'm 6 months at that. What's the longest one we ever did? I'd like.
I was the whole thing with the candy corn, and that took a long time.
Yeah,
That started in September and went all the way through to like January, February, I think.
that went over even longer than Ghostbird. They did that.
I think Ghostbird has come back. Oh yeah, it did seem like Ghostbird would have shown up with all these birds around here.
I thought maybe we'd eventually get to that.
Ghost
but I guess,
Bird.
yeah,
Well, maybe it
Ghost
ain't
Bird.
done.
Well, we'll see next week, I guess.
Yeah, y'all come back now.
Huh? Who you talking to?
Nobody, I guess.